Peace, this is Brother Sakim coming at you from the heart of North Philly. And tonight we're going to talk about, just real quick, I'm going to run some things down for you. These things called Takkis. A lot of people is not aware. I had a Spanish dude that works in a store around where I live that told me that his daughter ate something and she got sick. I had a couple other people personally tell me that these nasty ass things make you, that is not good for you. So I started looking into them. Somebody told me somebody died, but I don't know about that story. But I do know that if you eat these things down the line, it could cause you problems. They're nothing but cancer sticks. And I'm about to go over some of the ingredients that's in these things. First of all, this is, as far as I found, the CEO of Takkis, Daniel Servitje. And he's a billionaire. The Servitje family is billionaires. And they own a Mexican company called, it's a Mexican company called Bimbo, Grupo Bimbo. And they actually own the Barcel company that makes these things. It's the largest snack company in Mexico. And the family is billionaires, and they getting rich off of making your health fucked up. Some of the things that's in Takkis, I read all the ingredients out of them, and now I am not well versed with all these different names and words and everything like certain people, but I do my best, and I'll even spell some out for you. The first ingredient is camusa flour. But it's only 3 that I'm really going in on. But I'm just going to read you all the ingredients that's in it. Soybean, palm, or canola oil. And we know, as far as I know, soybean is not good, especially for us. Iodized salt, sugar. That anything else that's in it after that, is just messed up anyway. Natural and artificial flavors, citric acid, hydrogenized soy powder, a soy protein, yeast extract, monosodium glutamate. We all know monosodium glutamate is actually, some of it comes from some natural stuff, but it's like chemicalized too, because what it is a food, and it's a lot of Chinese stores. Monosodium glutamate actually tricks your brain into thinking that what you're eating tastes better than what it does. It actually, and that's what gets you hooked, because most people eat by taste. They don't eat to live, like Dr. Sabi say. They eat just by taste, and as long as something tastes good, they're going to eat it. And we can't do that. And monosodium glutamate actually makes you think it tastes good, and you could be eating anything. You could put fucking monosodium glutamate in styrofoam, and it'll make the styrofoam. It'll trick you into thinking that damn styrofoam. You can't eat styrofoam, but if you eating Takkis, you might as well be eating styrofoam. Let me see. Over here is hydroxynized. What is this? Modihydroxin. It can cause a decrease in blood sugar, and I'm going to make a whole different thing on that, because that's like a whole different thing. Soybean oil, AC red, 40 lake, and yellow 6. Now, as I made a smaller video, and I was telling everybody that they got a commercial on dog food. It's an actual commercial on dog food that that tells you that red 40 and yellow lake. Let me see if I can find the I should be able to pull it up here because I actually here it go right here, right in front. Look at this. Red 40, blue 1, yellow 5, yellow 6. They warning you about dog food, telling you how to keep your dog healthy, but they not warning you about what your children is eating. They got the same shit in it the dog food got. And that goes for everybody. I mean, not just whites, not just black people. They're going for everybody. They love their animals, and they gonna treat their animals right. But you can eat what the hell ever, get you cancer later on. They could care less as long as they make a profit. And I'm thinking, this family being billionaires, to me, they right up there with the Rockefellers and them. Because they owned the Rothschilds, owning the banks and everything like that. And these people are right up there with them, and they are destroying people's health to make a profit and could care less. Then there's onion powder in it, but the onion powder is overshadowed by all this other garbage. Hot chili peppers, sodium bicarbonate, disodium insonate, disodium, what is that? Guanylate. I believe it, Guanylate. And then there's something that I really want to check out, TBHQ. It's a antioxidant. But I've actually found something to read on that. But I wrote some of this here stuff down, and we're going to start off with the I think Robert Servitje. He was like the daddy, the big man that started it off. He was born back in the early 30s or 40s or something. I can't remember, but he started it off. But he's an older guy. He's like 90-some years old now. So I wouldn't even come at him because he was just starting his company off. He probably just thought it was a good idea to make this shit. But the younger people that's in it, they know the USDA, and he probably do too. They know the shit that they put in the food. You can't tell me. I could sit here and look this up. And when you look something up, don't just look for a website that already hates the people or already don't like what's going on, saying they don't taste right or something like that. Look up the ingredients on the back. They put it right in your face. But they know that like after you get sick, they can say, well, we put it right on the ingredients. Why didn't you read the ingredients? Because they know most people ain't going to research. Especially black people. Or, I don't want to offend anybody, but especially our people. They know that people is not going to do the research on this. So, they hide it in plain sight. So, with that being said, first ingredient that I want to check out is, let me see, like I said, I am not well versed with these words, but I'm getting better. Maltodextrin is, if you got a pen and paper, you can write it down and look it up yourself. It's MALTODEXTRIN. And this particular ingredient that's in these Takkis can cause a decrease in blood sugar, which can lead to what you call a hypoglycemia. Let me see. Things most people think may be in a mental problem or like all right, this right here can make you like messed up in your head. This is what this is saying. And most people think that you off, or you got some kind of mental problem or something. It's actually this bullshit going into your brain, because when you eat stuff, it was in the food, goes into your bloodstream, so it got to go past your brain. So depending on your body chemistry, as far as I can see, correct me if I'm wrong, anybody, as far as your body chemistry, it may be different on different people. Have different effects on different people. It be a let me see. The problem it can cause, this particular drug can cause irritability, mood swings. Let me see. You might start crying or feeling sad for no reason at all, or feeling uprising anger levels. People now this is crazy because this here stuff can give you a straight mental problem, and then you have to go to a doctor, and then the doctors feed off of you, experiment with all kind of bull crap, giving you all kind of bull crap, and they're actually they making money off you, the Barcel company or Cheetos and all that bull crap. This ain't the just don't get me wrong, Takkis ain't the only messed up thing out there. There's a whole lot of stuff, and we all know that. But I'm just particularly on these Takkis because I have some godchildren that really like these disgusting things, and teaching them on it. The Barcel company mess you up with the Takkis, then you got a mental problem. Now you got to go see a therapist, right? Because of your mood swings or your anger management or something. And it's easy to look up. This stuff is easy to look up. Sweetness, when it's not ever hot, or it may ever cool a moderate. Wait a minute. It got sweetness in it. It say when it's not ever hot. What the hell did I write? When it's not ever right, it may ever be cool or moderate temperatures. Let me see. Shakes too much due to imbalance. Glucose. Yeah, it can give you the shakes. All right, there you go. I forgot to put the dash there, but it says sweating. It can cause you to sweat irregularly. It can give you the shakes. It can give you tremors due to an imbalance in the glucose that affects the nervous system. It can cause dizziness. So I know some people were like walking down the street, and then all of a sudden, or they get up too fast or something, and all of a sudden the blood rushes to your head, you get dizzy. A lot of it got to do with your diet. And this particular thing right here is in quite a few foods. And this right here could be the exact cause of you just getting dizzy out of nowhere. I'm not saying it's the only thing, but it could, it's one of the things. Loss of concentration. Your brain is very sensitive to a drop in glucose levels. See, when glucose levels drop, your brain is very sensitive to it. Just like here, I researched this and I wrote this stuff down, and you can have memory lapses and everything like that. Muscle twitching, which can be a symptom of low blood sugar. Loss of consciousness. You may even notice, they say you may not even notice this. You may be somewhere and you may think you just nodded off, but you actually like lost consciousness. And then you get up and you go get some more Takkis and fuck yourself up some more. Excuse me for my people, my brother told me to stop cussing. Extreme hunger. You may eat 4 meals and still feel hungry. Your body is still sending messages to your brain that you need more glucose. That right there is really messed up, because now you're overeating. And if you overeat and you're putting all this stuff into your system, now you gain weight. Now you got Weight Watchers in them out there trying to lure you in with all this garbage that's in their stuff to mess you up even more. Slurred speech. I'm not saying it's the only thing that causes slurred speech, but now we talking about this one thing. We're still talking about this maltodextrin. Maltodextrin, that's what it's called. This one chemical called maltodextrin do all this, and it's in Takkis, and I ain't even get to the other stuff yet. It could cause slurred speech, and somebody might seem to be, incoherent or intoxicated. Not incoherent, I'm sorry. They might see somebody might be seen to be drunk. You see a lot of people walking around like that, and a lot of people might not even be on nothing. But it's just because of stuff like this they eating can make you look like you're intoxicated. Anxiety. When you don't suffer from anxiety disorder, but you might just feel a big anxiety attack. This is all this stuff that this mess do. Hydrogenized soy. You could still be exposed to carcinogens, which in any substance there is a potential that cause cancer in living tissue. These things are cancer sticks, make you lose your memory, make you have anxiety attacks, and it ain't just gonna do it like soon as you eat one bag, you're just gonna go crazy and all this stuff is gonna happen. Watch Takkis. I don't know how long they've been out, but they just got like real popular here in North Philly. I don't know exactly how long they've been out and where they came from, but I do know somewhere down the line, people's gonna be messed up and they're gonna be pointing back at this, and then they're gonna act like they want to help you and give you some kind of bull crap to even mess you up even more. Let me see. I'm so sleepy, man. But I gotta go and do this. You could even be. Oh yeah, I read that. Let's see. Can cause a mineral deficiencies. Soybean possesses a huge amount of carcinogens. What is it called? Concentrated citric acid. Citric acid is also in wheat. Some people think that they getting by eating wheat bread, but citric acid actually messes up your absorption of calcium and iron in your body. So when you eating that wheat bread, you ain't getting by. See, there's a lot of things we think is good for us, but it's not actually good for us. Let me see. Citric acid. Look that up. It's not spelled with an S. It's spelled with a PHYTIC. Acid. Let me see. And I just wrote the thing down here. Citric acid do have, it do have some benefits. Wheat bread do have some benefits. But this citric acid in it, if it mess up your calcium, and let's say, you brushing your teeth all your life, but you still end up gumless when you get older. Right? That's what's going on. Hey, what the... Najee, what? Oh. No, I wanted you to come in for a minute if you had the time. Let me see.
I'll just come down.
Oh, I thought you went up. Here's my beautiful goddaughter Najee. You see the people sitting there, they checking out the thing that I'm talking about. These. Right here. Everybody like. And my goddaughter Sasha love these things, and I ain't buying you no more. So get ready. Don't be talking about me and all that. My little niece. Let me see. Let me read that one more time. Citric acid has some health benefits, but for the most part, it impairs the absorption of iron, zinc, and calcium. It is often called an anti-nutrient, and it can cause a block in protein digestion. So it's crazy because it can have protein in it, but if it has citric acid in it, is actually blocking the protein from going into your body. If anybody have anything to say, or anybody has anything to add on, you know, just simply call the number right there. Red 40, Lake, let me see, Red 40 and Lake Yellow. Red 40 Lake and Yellow 6. I used to work in a dairy factory, and we had these containers, these bottles called Yellow. Now, I'm doing my research to see if it's the same thing, but it was this stuff we used to put on the metal, and it used to clean all the eggs off the metal. You know, like, it made the metal shiny, like spotless, and we called it Yellow. But that's something to be seen. I gotta do my research on that, my searching and my researching, and find out if it's the same thing, which I don't think it is. But anyway, they call it Sunset Yellow. It has it contains something that's called benzodine, and there's another crazy word. Benzodine is spelled Benzidine, and there's another one that I can't even pronounce, but I just looked it up. What I should have did is put it in that little pronunciation thing so that I can know how to pronounce it, but I'm going to spell it out for you so you can look it up yourself in case you don't know. I know a lot of the woke people on here checking it out probably know, but it's spelled AMINUBIPHENYL. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. But that links to cancer. Also problems in children such as allergies, hyperactivity, learning impairments. Now this is up. Irritability and aggressiveness. Like I said, Takkis ain't the only thing with this mess in it. Let me check something out here. I'm gonna go over here. I think it was like 1955, and I got some of the stuff down here. Red 40. Red 40 is a chemical compound that comes from coal tar. Coal tar, dyes made from coal tar are created by mixing various fragrance smelling hydrocarbons like benzene and toluenes. That's BENZYNE, and toluenes, TOLUENE. Back in it's right here. I got all this stuff down to say back in the day, the Egyptians or the Cometics or our people first, and hey, you know, it was stolen, actually used dye made from things such as natural like flowers, leaves, roots, etc. But over time, scientists have learned to create colors in labs. This where dyes like Red 40 made their debut. And this is from the integrative nutrition. And this company here does, you know, does research and things like that, so you can look them up. What are the side effects? Wait a minute, I clicked it off. It was better. Now believe me, I went over this real quick, and then I downloaded it into so you gotta go over it like over and over. You gotta look for all kind of different other sites, and you know, you gotta look deep. You gotta really look for the side effects of different things. Not like don't put like side effects of Takkis. Put like, look up the ingredients on the back, like I said earlier, and dive into each one of those at a time, then you could find out more of what it does to the human body. What are the side effects? Now we're talking about Red 40. According to the Center of I think, I don't know what that is. Wait a minute. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. All right. The Center for Science and Public Interest. Some people who have come in contact with this product containing Red 40 have allergic reactions such as swelling around the mouth. You see some people walking around is like they've been eating other stuff with these chemicals in it because it's all over the place. May have protruding lips. And like I said, that other trash that we was talking about earlier, they may look intoxicated and they might never have even took no crack or nothing. Let me see, swelling around the mouth. Research also linked between Red 40 and hyperactivity in children. Yeah, I wrote that down on the other side too. You heard that earlier. Red 40 have been done on mice. Now there's a lot of speculation with our people. You know, different scientists made like the Amarai Squad, Brother Polite, and so on and so forth. You know, about them doing experiments on an animal and then talking about what they can do to a human, because some of them will tell you that mice and rats and stuff are closer to them than they are to us. But anyway, I'm going to read this, and it has been most studies of Red 40 have been done on mice. Red 40 did quite a number on these mice. The rats had lower reproductive success, a reduction in weight on both parties, on both the parents and the offspring, decreased brain weight, and lower chance of survival in newborns. Concerns about Red 40 and its side effects are not new, as studies have been focused on the possible dangers of the food dyes for over 30 years. Today now look at this. Today there are only 7 artificial food dyes left on the FDA approval list. How the hell is the FDA going to approve red dyes on the approval list? And Red 40 is one of them. This is from, man, like, come on, man. Almost every 10 years, a new dye is taken off the list because its negative side effects. Orange, #1, was removed, and I guess it was removed. I wouldn't believe it. Nothing them lying asses say. Because they lying all fucking day telling you that they approved this and this shit is killing you. Orange #1 was removed, approved in the list of 50s, in the 50s. In the 70s, Red 2 was shown to cause cancerous tumors in rats. And just recently, Yellow 5 had been investigated for causing migraine, anxiety, and even cancer. All this is in Takkis now. All this is in Takkis. Later on down the line, people is gonna be messed up, but people gonna be messed up anyway because there's so much other stuff. Fritos, but the hot ones and the mild ones, and a whole lot of other stuff that you walk in and think that this crap is safe and it's not. Let me see, anxiety attacks and even cancer. Will Red 40 be the next food dye to be removed from the list? If it do, there's still gonna be other ones in there. Let me see. Now I'm going into another part that I really didn't check out, but I'm going to check it out. Southampton 6. There are conflicting studies about the side effects of Red 40 groups like the Center for Science and Public Interest have been pushing the FDA to remove they call Southampton 6 from the FDA's approval list of safe ingredients. Why would they approve it in the first place if they already know it kills rats? It messes rats up, like, and other animals that they probably tested it on. They probably tested it on some humans. In fact, they are testing it on humans. You eating it every day, and they sitting back watching how you get messed up. Then after you get messed up, they tell you to go ahead to the doctor. It'll cause you some kind of mental problem, or got you sick, or ended up on dialysis, or giving you cancer, and now they can make money off you in the so-called medical industry. Let me see. Red 40, punctual R, 4R. This is in parentheses. E24, tangerine yellow 5. It's also called sunset yellow. FCF yellow 5. No, FCF orange yellow S, yellow 6. All these different numbers, you can look these up and check them out for yourself. Crinoline yellow, that's E104, and crimson. All of these things right here, they talking about was removed, but I really don't believe it. They tell you anything. Coca-Cola, General Mills are members of the Grocers Manufacturing Association. The group called, not surprisingly, doesn't seem to think that food dyes are a huge problem. Of course they don't. They're making money. And whether they do think sodas are the worst thing you can drink. Sodas, the Coca-Cola company, Pepsi Cola, all those colas, RC, whoever they goddamn sponsored by, all of them bastards, and the CEO of those companies know. I hope you see my face. I'm going to expose all of you in due time, so you better figure out some way to get my ass off of social media, because I'm coming. And as I get better and better at this and pronouncing these names, I'm putting all you goddamn CEO faces all over the place. I might even put up some damn flyers and hang them around the damn city. Doesn't seem to be a huge problem question of the studies. According to Forbes.com, the FDA does not reject proposition that is remaining to approve artificial colors may carry adverse health effects. Its representative generally agrees, stating further that the evidence is needed before another ban is enacted. Now, how many people got to catch cancer? How many kids got to get hyperactive and aggressive? Like, how many rats got to die before? God damn. How many animals, how many beings on this planet got to get messed up from this before this fool that runs the FDA, whoever he is, says, all right, that's because he don't want to. Because he's making a profit off this himself. Right? Think he's getting some money from, he's most likely, and I'm going to find out who he is. Who runs the FDA? Is it one person, or is it many people? I don't know. But let me see. FDA mandates that food red dyes must be labeled approximately, but the labels do not have disclosed how much red 40 is in each specific food product. But along with all the other crap that's in it, man, like, for real, all it's doing is adding to it. A common misconception that is long as you stay away from red, orange colored foods, you may be in the clear when it comes to avoiding red 40. Unfortunately, this is not always the case. Red 40 can be found in pickles, some salad dressings, and various cheeses. How to avoid red 40. And there's all kind of stuff here. You could go in on this page, or you can go in how to avoid red 40. But now if we go over to yellow 6, it's the same thing. I've already been there and I looked it up. Now it's something here that I want to check out, and this is TBHQ. TBHQ. See, I try to write all this stuff down, and so I could research it better. Then I take my time researching. I just don't jump out there. And now this TBHQ is on the is on here. Wait a minute. It's right down on the bottom of it. See, all the stuff that I'm talking about is right on here. Look at the TBHQ down the bottom. All this stuff is right here. Snapshot, screenshot a picture of this, or just walk in the store and get a bag of Takkis and look it up for yourself. It's right there. Let me see. Now see some other stuff that I've checked out. According to the Library of Medicine, NLM, cases of vision disturbances have been reported when humans consume TBHQ, and I can't even find. It's weird because I can't even find a like the words for it. Like what is it? What does the T and the B and the H and the Q stand for? If somebody can find that, please let me know, because I don't know why I'm having such a hard time finding it. But anyway, has been reported when humans consume TBHQ. They also cite studies that have found TBHQ causes liver enlargement. Oh,
you still talking about Takkis?
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
So what do this have inside of it?
What?
This.
You don't eat it, do you?
No.
So it ain't gonna hurt you. it's slime. It's slime, whatever you put inside it. But let me check this. TBHQ causes liver enlargement, neurotoxin effects, convulsions, and pancreas. What is it called? What is that? Paralysis in lab animals. So if it can cause that in a lab animal's liver, what do you think it's going to do to your liver? Let me look deeper into. Let me see something here. Let me see if I could pull up a picture of what this stuff looks like over here. Potential dangers. Let me check this out. It's some kind. Most of it is some kind of white powder. Just about everything is some kind of white powder. You're in the habit of reading food labels. Alright, I got this from over this side. TBHQ is additive, preserved, processed in food, and acts like an antioxidant. But unlike a healthy antioxidant you find in fruits or vegetables, this antioxidant has a conventional, a controversial reputation. TBHQ. Let me turn this thing. Wait a minute. TBHQ, like many food additives, is used to extend the shelf life and prevent, what is this? Used to extend the shelf life and used to prevent rancidity. It's a light colored crystalline product with a slight odor. Because it is an antioxidant, TBHQ protects food with iron and discoloration, which food manufacturers find beneficial. It is often used in additives like foil glutamate. And there's two other words. You can look these two words up, and which I will do it later on. PROPYL, and GALLATE. Then there's two more words here that you can check out that may be beneficial to your studies when you're looking up different things that happen in food. Butylated, I believe it's pronounced BUTYLATED. And the word right after that is hydroxin soil. HYDROXYNSOL. That's BHA, that's in parentheses. And these two chemicals are usually discussed together as a chemical and closely related to TBHQ forms when body metabolizes BHA. Where is it found? TBHQ is found in fats, including vegetable oils and animal fats. Many, if not most, processed food contain some fat. So it's found in a wide range of products. For example, snacks, crackers, noodles, and fast frozen foods. It's allowed to be used in the highest concentrations in frozen fish products. And I made a video about that frozen fish way back. The tilapia and the sway fish, how they spray it, and they tell you that they spray it with carbon monoxide right on the pack. But people don't look at stuff. People don't look at things. But food isn't the only place you'll find TBHQ. It is also included in paints, varnishes, and skincare products. So you eating something that is in paint and varnishes and so on and so forth, and all this is in Takkis. And don't worry, I'm going to make some more videos as I get better, and I will be exposing all kind of stuff, possible dangers, what are potential dangers, food additives research, linked to TBHQ, numerous possible health problems. According to the Centers for Science in the Public Interest, that's CISP, a well-designed government study found, a government study. I thought USDA was part of the government. That's allowing the bullshit to be in your food. And you got to think through all this. Like, you're actually reading this and they're actually putting this right in front of you. And they controlling the media and everything, and they're allowing you to see this, but they know people won't look into it. So they could put anything they could put anything they want on the front of a bag, on the ingredients, and they know you're not gonna look into it. All they know how to have monosodium glutamate, make it taste good, and you want to eat it. Let me see, where was I? The increase. All right. This is TBHQ now. Design government studies found that and the additives increase incidence of tumors in rats. They go to rats again. But like we said, they're, as far as I can see, they're using it on creatures that are closer to them. And I'm telling you, if it messes up the livers in other living organisms, it'll most likely mess yours up too. And I'm going to have a couple videos on how to cleanse your liver and your kidneys and things like that. I'm getting all that stuff down. According to the National Library of Medicine, that's NLM, cases of vision disturbances have been reported when humans consume THB. I already read that. So they also cite studies that have been TBHQ to cause liver enlargements, neurotoxin effects, convulsions, and paralyzed in laboratory animals. I read that already. So TBHQ is another thing that is really messed up inside these things. Look at this. And I'm going to see. I'm going to see if look at that. There's a goddamn cancer stick. You should sit down with your children and go over some of this and show them how to research things. But you know, children is going to like what they're going to like, and they might sneak out and go buy it anyway. So what we got to do is try to get them to realize that certain things are bad for them, and to help them to research, you know, and look at other people that is messed up way ahead of them and say, right, something like, do you want to be like that? I'm sorry, but we got to use older people as an example that is all screwed up now, so that we can try to help our children and ourselves not to be, you know, screwed up like them. And I'm going to have a whole lot more on these companies, but remember the Barcel company. This is the Barcel company. Look at that. And it's owned by Grupo. It's owned by a company called Grupo Bimbo. The hell kind of name is that? Owns the Barcel company that is owned by this Servitje family that are billionaires that's making money off of making you sick. And later on this week, hopefully we're gonna have Prince L back on. I'm hoping to get the goddess Lay Every Day back on and talk some of that some of the paranormal you know, paranormal side of things. And I'm still looking to get my boy Red Pill on here. I don't know exactly if I'm going to get him or not, but you know, I'm trying to check him out. And you know, I thought I'd just let you know that Takkis are one of the worst things out there. We know there's a whole lot of other things out there, but Takkis is like right up there with the cancer stick. Look at the Bimbo company right there. I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that right there. The Bimbo company that owns this, and we just gotta be careful, man. We just gotta look into these things and make sure that our children know what they're eating. And I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. But I hope this was informative, because although you probably know it, but some people probably don't know it. So whoever don't know it, you know, I'm trying to lay down the foundations, because I know I appreciate my brother Titus Demetrius, that started his own health class, and I mean his like a workout class. He is down with teaching his children what's going on about this messed up food. So that's a shout out to my brother Titus. Shout out to Kingdom Workers. We had a great event at my mom's church. And although, you know, I don't do the Jesus Christ thing, but I went with my mom and had a good time with my brother. Shout out to Sinetta TV, the man that inspired me to do what I do. And definitely, last and definitely not least, shout out to my master teacher, Dr. Malachi York, for running into his doctrine is when I woke up to a lot of things. This is Brother Sakim, and I'm getting ready to sign out. Gonna listen to some Oxygen, New Age music. Peace and blessings to everybody out there. Until next time, this is Brother Sakim, and I will see you around the internet. Peace.